this court, my lord. I submit that should be retracted. And then furthermore, the use of the word hired gun that was also directed to the witness, my lord. I submit, my lord, the witness should be treated with courtesy, and such allegations cannot be made against the witness, my lord. There are other ways to show that the information is not, the witness is not correct, other than to make such allegations against the witness, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi.
Yes, Mr. He can disagree with the witness, my lord. And furthermore, my lord, the defense has also made a request that they will bring their own operator to assist them with beaming of the photographs, my lord. We accept that, and from now going forward, my lord, we request that they will use their own gadgets to do the demonstration without involving the state, my lord. I believe they do have laptops, they can do that. I will lend them the HDMI cable to just beam it on the screen, my lord. Here's the code, please.
Yeah.
And they must also redo their own experiments, my lord, which is the demonstration that was done on Friday, May. Here's the code, please.
Yes.
Is it the court, my lord? Let me quickly start with a good morning, my lord. Thank you. I confirm my appearance on behalf of Mr. Sibia and Mr. Mnube, my lord. Thank you.
As the court assistant, I do confirm my appearance on behalf of Mr. Mpanzi.
This is the court, my lord. I confirm my appearance on behalf of accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa, standing in for my colleague, Advocate Mshodod, in respect of Mr. Ndoli, accused number 5. Thank you.
Okay.
As it is the court, my lord.
Are you satisfied? We want a retraction, the doctor.
Indeed so, my lord.
Because Mr. Mnisi is not prepared, apparently.
I did not get it, my lord. I only had my name.
Just
in
repeat
court.
what you said about Mr. Mnisi.
No, I think he's about to respond to it, my
Yes.
lord.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, my lord. Let me start with the last submission by my colleague, my lord. The one relating to us bringing our own gadgets in order to demonstrate here at court. I think I've said it time and again, my lord, that this accused defense is financed by legal aid. And I've also indicated, my lord, that when the court said then we must bring our own gadgets, that we don't have them. However, that does not close the operational facilities here in court, because I indicated that there's an in-house technician at this court building. He has been here on a number of occasions to come and assist us. I suggested, my lord, that it's in the interest of justice that we request him to come and do experiments or to operate these gadgets as and when circumstances arise. However, that seemed to have fallen into deaf ears, but that has been my request for quite a while, my lord. But well, the state then decided to proceed with the operating of the gadget, because my view was it becomes a little tedious for the state to concentrate on submissions that are done by the defense and at the same time operate the gadgets, my lord, let alone what happened on Friday here. But that has always been my view. When the state says that we had undertaken to bring our own gadgets, that's not entirely accurate, my lord. We never made an undertaking that we'll bring our own gadgets in order to operate what has been happening here at court. I would therefore request that the in-house technician be requested to come and assist as and when circumstances arise, my lord. Now, on the usage of the term hired gun, I don't know what are the bases that are. I don't know what are the bases that I should submit. Should retract the using of the word hired gun. I don't know whether the hired gun is a demeaning word, whether the term hired gun is pejorative, or it's insultive, or it's uncouth, or it's what, I don't know. But the last time that I checked, the word hired gun is used evenly throughout law reports. Law reports would not have been using this word if it is an uncouth, it's a language that is not compatible with court language, my lord. So I don't know what does the state have in mind when it's suggesting that I should retract that word. Hired gun, it's a way that is even, as I'm saying, used in law reports. So therefore, I don't see any problem in me putting it to a witness that he's a hired gun. I don't insult him. As to the fact that there were photos which were fidgeted, it's a fact. And in fact, I've got instructions to request that fidgeted photo, that photo that caused a lot of consternation here at court, we be furnished with that photo as it was beamed there on the screen, so that it should form part of the defense as we go forward, my lord. That's the formal request, but I've already requested it from the defense, coming from the state. I don't know if there is any other thing that is also mentioned. Thank you, my lord. I'm in the process then ready to proceed. I don't know if there is anything that the state would want to add to their submissions.
Still under oath, Mr. Officer.
Thank you, madam.
Ake bekhuluma nje kuphela ke lapho ulokozana abafethi sibanda futhi nomzana umnesike lapho ngodaba oqhamukile ke ngesonto endlule elanga langolwesihlanu kumana namagama athize asetshenziswa ke lapho ke ummeli manje bacela ukuthi umshushisi bacela ukuthi ummeli angaphinde kasebenzisa amagama la kade asebenzisile esontweni endluleke manje asho njalo ngesikhathi ayiphendula kummeli lapho ukuthi amagama asebenzisile amagama ajwayelekile ukuthi asetshenziswe noma kuphi ke ngasiphi ke isikhathi lapho ke lo phela inkulumo yabo futhi nokuthi khona ke umuntu uthizeni bebafisa ukuthi bamlethele enkantolo ekuthizeni azolekelela kudaba lweyithombe lolu ncamashi kade besitshengisela uzonakela kulesikhangiso lesikhona ke ngalana ke bathi khona ke umuntu walana usebenza la enkantolo khona kuleli bhilidi lelike manje bacela bangathanda ukuthi bafisa ukuthi inkosi enkantolo esilethele kumuntu loyo ke ekuthizeni azolekelela abameli benu ke uma ngabe sekuneyithombe lezi ongathanda basitshengisela lesikhangiso.
Yeah. Thank you, my lord. Mr. Ramusipili is also drawing it to my attention that I should also bring it to the court that in terms of the Constitution, Section 35(3), accused should, and that's a constitutional mandate, that accused person must be provided with facilities in order to conduct their defense. And it goes further to say that should be at the end. It should be at the instance of the state in circumstances where accused is unable to afford theirs. In this instance, accused defense is funded by a legal aid. So legal aid is an extended arm of the state. So the state can therefore not come back and say to us as a defense that we need to bring our own gadgets. This is not a private funded defense. It is funded by legal aid. I hope that makes sense to the state, my lord. Thank you. As we proceed, I'm sorry?
It's fine. No, nothing concept.
Okay, thank you. As we proceed, Warrant Officer Mabasa, good morning again.
Good morning.
How was the weekend?
Not so bad.
Not so bad. Thank you. Now, Warrant Officer Mabaso, you would agree with me that the natureness of a person, that is the left-hand side of a person and the right-hand side of a person, whether he gets taken, whether his photo gets taken through a selfie or a direct phone, a direct photo. The natureness of a person, his right-hand hand will remain his right-hand hand and his left-hand hand will remain his left-hand hand. That's so.
bathi yakuvuma yini ukuthi ke uma ngabe ke umuntu asethuthuka ke isithombe ke ngeselfie ke lapho ke usho ukuthi isandla sakhe sokudla siyashintshi ke lapho ke sihlala kuyiso isandla sokudla futhi nesandla sokunxele hlala kuyiso isandla sokunxeleke nanoma bemthula ke isithombe ngecamera eqondile ngabe akusinjalo yini?
That's correct.
Athi yebo kunjalo.
Thank you. Now you have mentioned that there's a photo which could have been taken by a selfie and you went on to demonstrate how a selfie gets taken, not so?
Bathi uthi zakunesithombe ke lensi engenza ukuthi basithula ke ngoselfie ke lapho ke futhi watshengisa ke Nkosi enkantolo ukuthi isithombe saka selfie isithombe sinjani akusenjalo?
That's correct.
Athi yebo kunjalo.
Thank you. Now, as well, I don't know if you've got all the exhibits there. I want us to look at exhibit SD. My Lord, maybe as we are preparing for that exhibit SD, I'm missing my Parker pen. You know, I've been using that pen since 1989. I don't know what happened to it on Friday. Yeah, maybe somebody picked it up. I don't know. I did not have a nice weekend, so I'm just pleading if there's anybody who might have picked it up. That pen is of a sentimental value to me. If there's a person who might have picked it up, please. It's a Parker pen that has got a silver portion and a blue portion on top. Please, I request that I should be favored with it. It's of a sentimental value, but as I'm saying, I've been using it since 1989. So it just disappeared on Friday here. I don't know what happened to it, but that is it, may. Thank you very much, madam. On exhibit SD. Excuse me. Yeah, well, I'm not so sure, my Lord, whether I need to request for an adjournment so that we request the in-house technician to come and assist us with the pinning of that photo there, because apparently the state decided in uncertain terms that they will no longer be assisting. Because I want to deal now with exhibit SD.
Uyacela ke umele uthi Nkosi enkantolo isilekeleleke ethi zethule ke umuntu osebenza la enkantolo ngasiza ke thizeni wasikhanyisela imibukiso lona khona ngala futhi nanje ukuthi umuntu ozosiza ethizeni asitshengise ke ithombe lana ngoba thi uzothanda ukubuza ke ithombe nemibukiso ekhona ke ngaphakathi ku SD.
Dr. Sabanda, who is the in-house technician?
My Lord, I do not know the name of the in-house technician. The one who works for the Department of Justice, the one that I know works for the NPA, and is the one who's been coming here to assist us. And then I think we're on the same boat. He cannot assist because he works for the NPA. So maybe the registrar can assist to get the in-house technician that works for the Department of Justice.
I think, my Lord, Advocate Sivande must not take it personal. There's nothing personal here. You can't say the guy that is working for NPA cannot assist because they are in the same boat. No, they are not in the same boat. The guy that works for NPA, he's not prosecuting. He's just a technician. He's an operator of gadgets. So if he's available, he can come and assist. But Mrs. Wale must just avoid to take things personal. There's nothing personal here. So if that NPA gentleman is available, he can come and assist. If he's not available, then we'll have to arrange it with the chief registrar here at the court for somebody to come and assist.
Register again.
bakhuluma ngodaba lokuthi
Mina nedwaba.
obusibanda ukhona-ke umuntu osebenza lapha ngaphakathi ngaphansi komofisi ase-NPA kepha-ke bangaphansi komkhumbi owodwa-ke ngekho akaboni ukuthi kuyinto eqondile ethizeni bamlethe lana azosilekelela-ke ethizeni basitshengise iy'thombe lana lezikhangiso lezi-ke izathi kumele cha lo muntu-ke uyenako osekhethweni kahle futhi esesimeni esiqondile-ke ngoba akasebenzi ngaphansi kwalaba abashushisayo kepha usebenza nje ngokuthi yena yi-technician kushuthi lezi amakhompyutha lezi zobucwebo uyena oyishayayo-ke lezo manje khona-ke wala ekhaya basomcinyayo sathi bazomthola noma bamthola.
My Lord, I'm sorry, I can't hold myself. As an officer of the court, my Lord, to see this level of pettiness amongst counsel. I'm an attorney. I'm not an advocate. I come from magistrates' courts, regional courts before I entered the fray of the high courts, my Lord. I've never seen pettiness like this. I've never seen something bordering on the unprofessional like this, my Lord. I was taught as a law student, Law 101, back at VETS 1989, that as an attorney, you stay above your emotions. You represent your client, the state represents whoever, with the quorum to the court and professionalism amongst us. But what I see today, my Lord, I'm baffled, I'm amazed. I can't hold myself. I'm sorry. I had to put that on record.
Mr. Ngumalo, any comments?
I have no comment, thank you.
Maybe in addition, my Lord, I think it will be prudent again to be noted that, I'm sorry, there are minutes that are rolling here, and I think I said the other time that each and every minute is important in the trial, my Lord, owing to the fact that it's almost 2 years down the line. We have made some inroads. It is good, but however, we through emotionalizing things, there's a propensity that more time could be wasted, man. I think the time that is being used here to try and assist, because of the submission by the state that they will no longer be using the assisting the defense, it's a little bit odd, my Lord. Thank you.
As court, please, my Lord, just to remind the court what Mr. Mnisi said on Friday. He said it that he does not want the state to assist. They will bring their own operator. So what is being petty about that? He has not retracted that. He said he doesn't want the state to operate. I must be removed. That's what he said. So now I'm excusing myself from that. Now I'm being called petty and being emotional. Let's go, please.
I'm afraid to say anything, because if I say anything, I'll be said to be either a racist or whatever, or paluka, or mohu, pari, what. This is South Africa. And when I say that, I must go, he must go. So that's why I'm keeping quiet. Yeah, please.
Whilst we're still waiting, I just want to place on record what we found online, a Merriam-Webster dictionary, which defines what is a hired gun. It says an expert hired to do a specific and often ethically dubious job. Let's go on, please.
Dubious.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, I don't know what is the relevance of this, my lord, but well, my colleague is referring to something else. I've said it's there in the law report. So I don't know whether what is reading here is authority or what, but he said it's, I don't know, it comes from.
The case of S versus M, the judge was my brother, Davis.
Yes.
Who runs the
show.
The show, yeah.
Yes.
It was a divorce case between rich people, and they were fighting over the custody of a child. How many weekends, how many holidays the child should spend with the mother and the father, and the mother who would travel overseas, etc., etc. So they called some experts to come and adjudicate the matter after interviewing the children. So Dennis Davis uses that word, hired gun, in that case. I think it's 1985. Have you found the citation?
As please,
Doctor?
I'm no longer operating the gadget.
No, I'm talking about the case now.
Yes, but I can only find it when I'm using this.
Oh, I see. Okay. You know that citation, Mr. Ngamal?
I can check for it.
Hmm?
I can check for it.
No, I say, do you know it?
No, I heard about it, but I
You
haven't.
heard about it? Okay.
Yes, I heard about it, my lord. Thank you.
There's a medical negligence case, my lord. It was a claim. I think it was decided by the full bench of the SCA. I think it's 2024 or 2023. The claim against the state was dismissed. The minority judgment was penned by the Honorable DJP of this court, Justice Litwaba. I can't remember the majority. It was, I can't remember the surname again, but that term hired gun has been used also in that, and that's an SCA judgment, a full bench for that matter. That term hired gun has also been used in that matter, my lord. Thank you.
But I think that terminology comes from America and Canada. I think the first judge, if I recall, who used this is Justice Sopinka, who was in the Quebec Appeal Court.
Yes, my lord.
In Canada.
Yes. I need to be honest, my lord. I do not know the origin of the usage of the term hired gun.
But you know Sopinka?
Mr. Ramusipili says he...
Have you heard of Judge Sopinka?
I read a lot of Canadian law on Kenley, my lord.
Hello?
I read of a lot of Canadian law on Kenley.
So if we don't get the technician, what do? We just adjourn. Because it's recess, the possibility is the gentleman or the lady who is supposed to be the technician may be not available because we are not everybody is working during recess.
Well, I don't know, my lord, whether, because my understanding is that he forms part of the administrative section of the operation of the court. So I'm not so sure whether they would also align the taking of their leave with the time at which the court also goes on recess, my lord. But my understanding is that he's on the administrative section. What do they call it now? They call it. What is that thing now? There's a term that they use. It's an auxiliary. Yes, it's an auxiliary section of the High Court. Thank you.
Yeah, but
The case that the court is referring to is Schneider NO and others versus AA and Anara 2010 volume 5 SA 203.
right. Yeah.
Yes. By Davis J.
Yes.
Yes.
I sat with him several times in the appeal court, labor appeal court. He's an expert on tax law. Actually, the South African tax law regime, after the current government took over, they appointed him to review the whole tax law regime in South Africa. And he's the one, obviously he had persons assisting him, actually authored the South African tax law and revenue regulations, etc. Brilliant guy.
This is my suggestion in case that we don't find the technician to assist. I believe that Mr. Mabasa has got a copy, Sergeant Mabasa has got a copy of SD, so does the state, Mr. Mnisi, myself, Mr. Numalo. I suggest that we make copies for maybe one copy there for Mr. Sibia and Mr. Ntanzi, and then one for Mr. Ngube, Mapisa, and Ntuli, so that they can have reference point as to what is being talked about. Then we can proceed, my lord, on that regard, so that we don't waste any more time.
You want to discuss it with your colleagues?
I'm just thinking out loud, my lord. We can discuss it with my colleagues, then we can make. Yes. Yeah.
Did you find the lady?
I found her. She's at the palace.
Then we can use one. Then we can.
She was in the meeting. Yes. I said she can just come in. I also spoke to our IT. There's 3 of them in charge of the whole court. So there was only one in the office who said she can't leave when it's only available. If one of them becomes available, they'll come and try.
What's the name, man?
The registrar, chief registrar. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's Tumelo.
It's Tumelo, okay.
The blog.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine, thanks. I'm told Ms. Tumelo Ledwaba, who's the chief registrar, is on her way here.
As it is the court, madam. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe communicate with the gentleman in front of you. He'll tell you what they want you to do, if you can. Can you hear me?
Must I address it privately, madam?
Yeah.
Or openly?
No, you can speak to him.
Okay. You can.
I know what you're thinking. I say I can tell what you're thinking.
What is it?
You know and I know.
What is it, madam?
We both know. I do?
It seems that they need an extra official who's going to
An extra?
an official who comes with a laptop who's going to assist with the projection. So unfortunately, as the court, we're not in a position to provide that person. I'm already understaffed. So I don't have an official who I'm going to say I must now assign. So honestly speaking, it would be the responsibility of legal aid to ensure that they are fully equipped to proceed. So if they need to have a laptop and someone to come and do this, then it's best they do that. But we don't have, and we are generally not, it's not within our scope of work, so to speak. May I have the excuse?
Yeah, okay, fine. There's nothing I can say. Okay.
Thank you.
Awasinga ngathi akayiphinde ke wazi. Manje ke ngisho ke bafowethu usisi asho khona njalo ukuthi cha ke awukhona umsebenzi wabo ke thize imalekeleleke abameli mayelana nalodaba lo abameli babafisa ukuthi babasize ngalo ke athi uma ngaba abameli banesicelo soko kwamele ukuthi iqhamukeke abantu lapha kumahhovisi wabo ke abameli beze bephethe futhi laptop yabo bese bahamba nabo ke bahlale phansi babalekelele ngodaba lolu olukhethekile lwethombe thizeni basiqinisekisa zona kakhe lesikhangiso lesi.
These two are from our IT. I don't know if they can assist.
Okay.
The IT technician.
You're a technician?
Yes.
Samubwali, the gentleman in front of us.
Not be prudent for us just to take a break. Otherwise, we're turning this whole court sitting into a bit of
Yeah, what's the time there?
an inconvenience, my lord.
10:52.
52.
Okay, you'll call me when you're ready.
As it is a court.